Good day, everyone. I am Dina Katimbang Master of Arts in Teaching Mathematics, and I was assigned to discuss descriptive research. So let's start with defining what is descriptive research. Descriptive research is a systematic approach to gathering information about a specific topic. It aims to describe the characteristics, behaviors, or occurrences of a particular phenomenon, providing a detailed account of the present state of affairs. This research method primarily focuses on observation and recording data without manipulating variables or drawing causal conclusions. It helps us understand the what and how of a phenomenon. Key characteristics of descriptive research. We have objective, observational, non-experimental, and data-driven. Objective, it seeks to provide an unbiased and factual representation of the phenomenon. Observational, it relies on observation and measurement without manipulating variables. Non-experimental, it does not involve controlled experiments or interventions. Data-driven, it uses various methods to collect and analyze data, such as surveys, interviews, or observations. So types of descriptive research, we have three types: surveys, case studies, and observational studies. Surveys research, respondents answer through surveys or questionnaires or polls. They are popular market research tool to collect feedback from the respondents. Case studies method, case studies involve in-depth research and study or individuals or groups. Case studies lead to a hypothesis and widen a further scope of studying a phenomenon. Third one, observational studies. The observational method is the most effective method to conduct descriptive research, and both quantitative observation and qualitative observation are used in this research method. So, what is quantitative observations? It is the objective collection of data which is primarily focused on numbers and values. That is quantity. It suggests associated to or or, or depicted in terms of a quantity. The second one is the qualitative observation. The quality doesn't involve measurements of numbers or number, but instead just monitoring characteristics. So example of descriptive research, a specialty food group launching a new range of barbecue rubs would like to understand what flavors of are flavored by different sets of people. To understand the preferred flavor palette, they conduct a descriptive research study using different methods like observational methods in supermarkets. By also conducting a survey collecting in-depth demographic information offers insights about the preference of different markets. This can also help tailor make the rubs and spreads of different preferred meats in that demographic. Conducting a thorough descriptive research helps the organization tweak their business model and amplify marketing in core markets. So some other problems and or research questions that can lead to descriptive research are market researchers that want to observe habits of consumers, a company that wants to evaluate the moral of its staff. So when to use descriptive research? First is by exploring through new topics, identifying trends, assessing prevalence, and gathering opinions and beliefs. Gaining initial understanding of the phenomenon, that is the exploring new topics. So, by identifying trends, we need to observe patterns and changes over time, assessing prevalence, determining the frequency and distribution of a phenomenon, then gathering opinions and beliefs, understanding public perceptions and attitudes. Data collection methods in descriptive research. Um, these are the collection methods. We have surveys, interviews, observation, content analysis. So again, surveys we uses questionnaires or interviews. Interviews, open-minded discussion with participants, that is the face-to-face interviews. Observation, recording behavior of events in a natural setting. Content analysis, analyzing existing text or media to identify themes and patterns. So, what are the strengths of descriptive research? So, first is the real world insight. This provides a valuable information about real world phenomena. Second, basis for further research can identify areas for further investigation. Third one is the cost effective, often less expensive and time consuming than other research methods. Fourth one is the large scale data collection, allows researchers to gather data from large populations. So, what are the advantages and disadvantages of descriptive research? So, let's start with the advantages. So, advantages are data collection, varied, natural environment, quick to conduct and cheap, then forms basis for decision making. Then, the disadvantages naman is confidentiality, halo effect, sample isn't representative, no scope to learn costs. So those are the advantages and disadvantages of descriptive research. So that ends with my report. Thank you for listening.